For 4 years of my life, I knew exactly who I was. I was a PhD student, and it was an excuse to every single thing. Why I was constantly in stress, why I was constantly canceling the plans, why I was living in caffeine, why I was awake till 5 a.m., everything. And then one day it happened. I defended my PhD and I became a PhD graduate. Then I was happy, but another question came in my mind. Now what? If you have ever finished something, a degree, a plan, a goal, some project that you have built your identity around, and after its completion, you felt just void, we are on the same page. I want to talk about this because this feeling is not talked enough. This has actually a scientific notation, arrival fallacy. It means that belief that reaching a goal will produce a feeling of extreme joy and excitement, but that doesn't happen. We just reach to that goal and that's it. The feeling, it just lasts for some hours or day and then it evaporates. This is called the arrival fallacy. This feeling is common among athletics, the people after marriage, the people after completing a big project, the people after completing their long desired work. So common thing about all these peoples, I think it is not the goal itself. It is the making of that goal your identity, your whole life, where the goal is a main thing and our life revolves around that goal. In this whole span of 2 months, since I have completed my PhD, what I have realized is the PhD, completing PhD was just a goal. It was not my entire life, and it should not be. And the goal gets finished. For me, PhD was finished. And now my another goal gets started, which is job hunting of my interest. This is now my another goal. And after I find that goal, maybe another, like of course I will be working for another goal. But what I have realized is the thing that is important for us is what that goal teaches us, what that phase, the phase on which we work toward that goal until its completion teaches us. For example, for me, PhD taught me to be consistent. I used to wake up around like 5 a.m. or I used to sleep at 5 a.m. And when there was the deadline, I used to be so consistent and so disciplined toward that goal that I used to finish it, right? I used to read 10 papers a day and it was very, very hectic job. But I used to do it. And nothing is impossible. That is what PhD taught me. Now I am constantly looking for another job. This phase has taught me how to look for jobs, what kind of words we should be using, how to market ourselves, how to talk to people, how to communicate, how to make them that we are valuing them, and at the same time how to make them to value us, value our knowledge. Everything this is this at this time I'm learning. So this is all life, and then we cannot put our happiness at the end. So after I finish my PhD I will be happy, or after I get this job I will be happy. No, after you finish your PhD it is finished. Now like the happiness will last for about like hour or day only. So you have to be happy constantly in the phase. Right now I'm looking for a job. I have to be happy although I'm not finding any job, right? This is what life is. And I'll be working toward another goal, and then at that period of time also I should be happy. I have very, very low interest in cooking, but right now at this time I have developed interest in cooking. Not very much, but at least I see YouTube videos on how to cook, how to make more delicious food. Like this way also our time can be invested in learning other skills. And what I have learned is every skill is valuable. And in the future, when we look our past and we connect everything, we can make sense that okay, so that is why it happened to me, that is why I learned this, that is why this, that is why that. So just enjoy your phase. This is hard phase also. Enjoy. Just be disciplined and be consistent. Know how you work. Know if there is anything that should be changed on you and work on that. Imperfectly also work on that. And looking backward, like in the future, when you look at that phase, you will feel very proud of yourself. Well,